Pope. I'm a grateful recovering drug addict. I just want to share this for the ones that's in drug addiction, maybe wanting to quit or trying to find a way out. If you're fooling with anything that takes any amount of detoxing, like you can't quit on your own. Like me, I couldn't quit on my own. I was terribly sick coming off of fentanyl, opiates, whatnot, and I just couldn't get past the sickness, throwing up and just miserable, man. I'd get down to that point where I wanted to quit, and when I'd start getting sick, I'd have to call the dope man and get some dope, man. It was terrible, because I'd be so sick, thought I was gonna die. But I had to go to court one day. I went to court and I got put on community corrections, and I went there to sign up, and I was so sick I couldn't even sign up for probation. So my PO officer, he advised me to go somewhere and get some help. I didn't know where to go, what to do. He gave me an address to a place, the Crisis Center. It's in Mobile, Alabama. And I had tried to go there that evening. And when I went there, there's like, you got to do an assessment. So I tried to do an assessment over the phone to get in there. For some reason, they told me I had to come back Monday because something was going on. I couldn't get my assessment done to get in there. But I went on home, stayed home for the weekend, and I wound up using one more time. And I was like, well, I can't keep using. I got to stop. So I didn't use no more. I started getting sick again. It was Sunday night. I laid down, went to sleep. I slept a couple hours. I woke up about 4 o'clock in the morning, sick as a dog, throwing up. Well, I got on the phone. I called that place. I told that lady, I said, look, ma'am, I said, I'm sick bad. I said, I'm detoxing. I need some help. I need to get into y'all's facility because I'm detoxing bad. I need to get in there and need some help with this detox. And she said, well, I advise you can come in anytime you want. She said, but ain't nobody going to see you till 8 o'clock when the doctors get there. Anyways, I got there, 8 o'clock. They took my information, did my assessment, everything. They took me in. And man, I went through it. I was terribly sick, probably one of the sickest patients they had up there. But the reason I wanted to post this is for the ones that want to get off of that stuff and ain't got nowhere to go to detox. That place helped me a lot, man. They helped get me clean. They looked after me while I was sick. They treated me like they're supposed to. And I couldn't have went through no more better detox than that, because I probably couldn't have made it on the streets by myself. I went through the detox, and the thing is, I messed up. When I got out of that detox, I should have went and checked myself into a rehab. Whether it was out of state, in state, just any local rehab facility is what I should have done, but I didn't. So I went to their aftercare plan, went through some of that, didn't go to much of it. They asked me to go to some group meetings and stuff. I didn't know anything about recovery at the time. Didn't realize how important it was for me to go to those meetings. Didn't have no driver's license, nothing, no way to get to the meetings really. But they put me on Suboxone, and that helped a lot. But the reason I share this is because the Suboxone helped me stay off of the opiates and the fentanyl. But it was kind of like a substitute to me. When I run out of the the Suboxone, when I run out of Suboxone, I went right back to fentanyl. Went got drunk, went right back to fentanyl. By then, I'm done on probation. Messed my probation up. Was back in jail. And that's the reason I say that if you did do that, go through a detox program, it can help you. But I advise, if you do go through a detox program, it'd be best to check out of there. As soon as you get out of there, go check into a local rehab for however long the program is. And work the program while you're there. Try getting a sponsor, working the steps, and just be thorough with it. Be honest, learn to be honest with yourself, and put yourself, your recovery, your kids before drugs, because there's so many people out there that the shit has killed. And there's kids out there that don't got no parents, no mothers, no daddies. They probably got took by DHR. I mean, there they are, gonna grow up without a mama and a daddy. They may have one, but it's probably gonna be stepmama and stepdaddy. And that right there, I can imagine how that would be, being a young kid, growing up, and never get to meet your mother and your father. Never know them, never know nothing about them. And then you gotta live the rest of your life wondering what your parents was like, whether they were on drugs or not. You still want to know them. At least I would anyway. I mean, that could be hurtful to somebody. I mean, it could be tough. But anyways, I hope someone gets something from this. Thanks.